Hello familiar, Mike Erumaka here, and in today's video I'm going to be walking you through on how you can actually get started in investing in the Nigerian real estate market with as little as $30, which is equal to 15 to 20,000 naira using the current exchange rate of around 650 to 700 naira. You see, Nigeria is one of the most prominent countries in Africa. Not only does it have the largest economy, but it is also the most populous country in the continent. Now, owing to this fact, there is continuous increasing demand for real estate in Nigeria. Even the World Bank pegs Nigeria's urbanization rate at around 4%, and there was around 20% increase in housing demand in cities like Lagos, Kano, and Ibadan. These statistics does not just stop there. They are also speculating that by 2037, the urbanization rate in Nigeria is actually going to be doubled. Personally, I have been privileged to tour amazing properties in Lagos, Nigeria that are actually worth hundreds and tens of millions of naira. I actually noticed that my audience actually are interested in investing their money in real estate, but most of these properties are out of their reach because majority of my audience are actually Gen Zs and millennials, and they have little capital. This got me thinking, is there a way individuals or millennials like and Gen Zs like me and you can actually go ahead to invest in the Nigerian real estate market with our little money? I went into research mode, and that was when I discovered a particular platform called Square Roof, which actually enables you to buy or invest in only a little fraction of a particular real estate property. If you don't understand, let me explain. We say there's a particular real estate property in Lagos, Nigeria that is worth 20 million naira and is listed on Square Roof. You can actually go ahead to buy a fraction of that 20 million naira property, so that in the future, if that property is sold, you make some profit. If it is rented out, you're actually earning rental income, which is amazing. Because I'm going to be making use of my money investing, I still have to go the extra mile to do research just to understand how Square Roof work. I actually went ahead and calling them, and this is what they had to say when I asked them some questions that are actually going through my mind about Square Roof. What is the problem like Square Roof is coming to solve, like in regards to the real estate market? Let's just start off from there.
Square Roof is helping small to medium income earners and households start investing in property and home ownership. It's a cooperative real estate platform, right? So you become a member when you create your account, and then you can, start buying into the properties and owning your share of those properties that are listed on the platform. And are there any risk involved in investing in any of the properties on your platform?
Yeah.
So, as with every other business, there is risk involved. Risk is inherent, right?
Yeah.
But just to mention, right, Square Roof is not an investment company.
Yeah.
Right. What we basically do is provide a platform, for members to purchase, and then we appoint facility managers, property managers, and then a trustee as well on behalf of the beneficiaries who are the members.
Okay.
So that, these parties can manage the stake and transparency of the ownership.
Okay.
So that's how that works. If there are any risk, right, are there any insurance covers?
Yeah.
So like I mentioned, right, there's a trustee that manages the properties on behalf of the members.
Okay.
Square Roof is just a platform to facilitate, all of those transactions.
Okay.
So when members buy into the property, they get a receipt of purchase, they get a certificate of beneficial ownership, right, from the trustee. Them
being able to actually answer these questions I had in my head about their platform actually gave me more assurance about them being legitimate and actually trying to solve a real problem in the Nigerian real estate market, which then leads us into how do we get started in investing, making use of Square Roof. So the first step you want to take is to make use of your mobile device to go to mysquareroof.com. Just go to click on the sign up button. It takes you to a sign up page. On this sign up page, you can actually make use of your normal details, your name, your last name, your email address and password to sign up, or you can, if you have your Google account signed into your browser or your mobile device, so you can just click on continue with Google, and automatically it makes use of your Google your Gmail to sign up on Square Roof. It's very, very easy, and you're good to go. So once you have signed up, you're welcomed with this page where you actually see your wallet balance. You get to see your property value, then your cash flow. If there's any property bringing in cash flow for you, you see the place that says accumulated cash flow.
You see how the mothers just graduate, they go up. You see?
Sorry, accumulated income. So that's how much I've actually generated from some of the properties you own, either through rent or yearly yield. You now come down below, you see this place that says my properties balance profile. So if you click on my properties, any property you own is going to show. I don't have any property, but I'm going to have in the next few minutes during the course of this video. So you see this place that says balance. I don't have any money in my Square Roof account. I'm actually going to still go ahead and show you guys how to fund it. And then you see this place that says my profile. Where you get to your profile. So let's just go back to our dashboard. So we want to now go ahead and funding our my Square Roof account. So this place that says add money on the top of the website, just click on it here. Then you put in how much you want to fund your account with. I'm going to be funding our Square Roof account with 15,000 naira. 15,000 naira. You want to use card payments, it's much more faster. You can do transfer, but personally I want to use card payment, but it's up to you guys. There is no best way. For me, I prefer card payment because it's fast, but some of you guys, because of trust issues, you might want to make use of bank transfer, but it's up to you. But I'm going to make use of card payment. I click on card payment, then pay stack. I like pay stack, so I click on pay stack and then pay. So it's now going to load up a page. I have to now put in my details, my card details and everything. So I'm going to put in my card details and go ahead and pay.
5 minutes later.
So I have been able to successfully fund my Square Roof account. I don't know if you can see this amount of money. So now that we have successfully funded our account, the next thing we want to now do is to actually now explore properties to see if we can find some cool real estate properties to invest in and purchase. So you click on this button that says explore properties. So when you come over to this page, you now see a lot of amazing properties you can actually get to invest in. So here you see this one that says Uppbeat service land buy to hold. If you're actually buying this particular property, you're actually buying to hold. And then if you scroll down, you see Mandora resident, like this is a residential apartment, and then you're buying to rent if you're investing. So if you go ahead to invest in this one that says buy to rent, you're actually going to be earning rental income. So you see this one, Itunu residential. I think Itunu is actually a very, very popular place that is actually developing right now in Lagos. And as you can see here, it says sold out because people actually identify that this place is a high in demand area and they actually bought into this particular property. Let's just scroll down to see if we can find any good property again to buy into.
12 seconds later.
Aja, and that is a good place as well. 8,500. Okay, Aja Lekekwe. So let's buy Aja Lekekwe. Let's just click on the property to see if we can find more details in regards to this property. You just click on Aja Lekekwe, where you now get to see more details about this property or this land you want to buy into. So this is actually buy to hold. I think, okay, you see Lekekwe, Aja. Okay, Victory Estate. So it gives you a little bit of an area footage of the place you're buying into. So you can see this is around Lekekwe Expressway. Lekekwe is a very popular place in Lagos. Like it's a very, very long expressway in Lagos. So I feel the development is still coming around Lekekwe. It's just that I don't actually know the particular place this property is located. Let me just scroll down. Okay, they say it's a vacant land. So asset type is actually a vacant land, like nothing has been done on the land. So if you scroll down, you can get to see more details about that property you're buying into. So this land I'm buying now is actually a vacant land. But one key thing about Aja is convincing me to actually buy into this particular property is because Aja is actually developing rapidly, and I believe that this property or this land I'm going to be buying into will actually give me a good return. So I'm going to be actually buying or making purchase of this particular land. So if you scroll down, you now see this land there is a high chance that it's going to appreciate by 22%. So if you buy into this particular land, there is high chances that you can get up to almost 22% return on investment. And then you see, you now see the annualized return 22%, like I said. So you can see it here. And then price per square meter is actually 85,000 naira. Average market price is around 90,000 naira. You can see it here. And then if you do your market analysis, if you scroll down, you see market analysis, you see that this place has been on an up trend, like lands are actually appreciating around this area. Now my thought process, apart from just trying to make use of my Square Roof to buy land, my thought process for now is outside my Square Roof, are there places or lands that are available at around Aja for me to invest in with probably a good amount of money. So if you have probably 1.5 million naira and above, you can actually go and do your own personal research outside my Square Roof and see if you can find good properties you can actually invest in around Aja. Because if you make use of this graph, you see that landed properties and properties in general around Aja are actually appreciating, and they are on an uptrend. So let's scroll down. If you now scroll down, you now see trending properties. So I'm actually convinced for this particular property, so we are going to actually buy into this property. And the crazy thing is that we can make use of 8.5 to actually buy into this property. Like, because if you are going to buy 2 square meters, we funded this account is just 15,000 naira, so it's not possible. So all we have to just do is put in 8,500 naira, and then for 1 year, my return estimated land stock value, like estimated return, is going to be around 10,370 naira. Then 5 years, you now see the estimated return. So it depends on how long you want to hold. I want to actually hold for just 1 year and probably buy again with more money. If I see that it's actually giving me that return, I click on subscribe, and then I need to put in a pin. The pin I set for my Square Roof account before I can now go ahead and actually buy this particular property. Purchase successful. They have debited my Square Roof account. So if you now go back to your dashboard, this place that says accumulated income, you will see that after 1 year time or 1 year period, or depending on how long you want to hold that property, you're going to see how much return or income the property you have in your portfolio have returned to you. So hopefully in the next 1 year, I'll have gotten 22% return on my 8,500 naira investment, which is going to be around 10,000 plus as my return on investment, which is not bad. It's not quite bad. If I had invested huge amount of money, at the end of the year, I'm going to actually get huge return on investment. Hopefully, if the price of that property is going to rise as I'm hoping. Making use of my Square Roof is not difficult, guys. The user interface is easy to use and easy to understand, and I feel that I really believe with all my heart that these guys are solving a real problem, because there are lots of Nigerians that want to invest in the real estate market, but they are confused. They don't know how to invest because they think they need up to 10 million naira to start buying properties, because properties can be quite expensive, especially in Lagos. But with as little as 8,500, I was able to actually invest in owning a property in Aja. Like, Aja is mind-blowing, guys. Hopefully I'll be making more videos around my Square, giving you guys updates in the future, if I'm going to be buying any other property again. So probably you guys can follow me and copy some of the properties I'm buying on the long run. If you enjoyed this particular video, I have another video where I walk you through step by step on how you can actually get started in investing in the US stock market with as little as $20 US, and you can click on the card above to go watch that particular video. Don't forget to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. I make videos around personal finance and business, and I believe they are going to be beneficial to you. Keep being awesome, and see you on the next one. Deal.